Well, hey there, y'all. How's it going today? Well, what are we going to be making? We're going to be making a super easy cheatin' way of a flavored mead. So, if you can tell, we're going to be using juice, just regular juicy juice. Whatever it is you decide to use when you're flavoring mead, it can't have any 8s or ites in it. Juicy juice is really good because it in fact does not have any of that. It is, let's see, it pretty much has all juices, and then it has citric acid. I believe that's just for its way of preserving. So here's our list. We don't need water for this. Oh, this is going to be for a half gallon of mead. So you need a juice that's yeast friendly, okay, and juicy juice, 100% juice, no sugar added. This is usually at 6% ABV as far as sugar goes, just in the fruit. This is strawberry watermelon flavor. So this is a good yeast friendly and a good flavor and everything. And so 1/2 gallon of that. Need 1 pint of honey, raw honey. Really, it doesn't have to be raw if we're going to use yeast, which I'm going to use. Now, this honey's never been over 95 degrees as far as outside the hive goes. Inside the hive, that's what the bees control the hive at. Down in the brood chamber, they keep it about 95 degrees. So chances of this ever being over that is pretty rare, because the area I live in, it's almost considered rainforest with the amount of rainfall and stuff that we have. So how's this video looking here? Okay, yeah, everything is in screenshot, right? And then we just need a measuring cup. So that's our material list. 1/2 gallon of juicy juice, pint of honey, measuring cup, then yeast. So here we go. First step is going to be to remove, since we're putting in 1 pint of honey, we need to remove a pint of juice. So let's get that out of the way. A pint is 16 ounces. So it's going to be about that mark right there. So we'll get that done. And then we're going to take out 4 more ounces. So I'm going to just go all the way to the 20 ounce mark, if I can see. Gee whiz, man, this getting old stuff ain't for wimps, huh? Are we at 20? Yep, we are. And I think you can see that too. Yeah, we're very close. We're going to call that good. So there's 20 ounces. We're going to pour in 1 pint. Now, as far as stuff needing sanitized and everything, this is already sanitary from the factory. So check this out. Just pour in your pint of honey. Wow, I'm going to make a mess now. Woof. All right, so we got our pint of honey in there, right? Now, we don't really want to put our yeast in yet. What we want to do is aerate this. We need to, aerate it, and we need to aerate this and make sure all this honey is dissolved, because you can probably see, well, maybe not. This juice is really colored. So, but that's what we're going to be achieving here. So, and really to dissolve the honey the best, it's best to like completely get like have the blob drop to the bottom. Did you just see that? And then there it just dropped to the bottom. And there it just blob to the top. Whatever you want to call it, right? So if we just keep turning this, watch. See that? So if we just keep doing that for a little bit, that dissolves it the quickest. Just that big blob dropping up and down. So we'll do this for a few. Yeah, there's no more blob. There we go. That didn't take long, huh? So now we're going to aerate it. Shake it like 2-3 minutes. And again, I have editing software. All right. Now the honey is all dissolved into the juicy juice, right? And now all we got to do is get the yeast in there. Got a little bit of honey on the outside of the jar here a little bit ago. That was kind of silly. But anyways, shake that all to the bottom. We'll go like this. No need to cut it all the way across because we ain't going to use this whole packet. We're only going to use about half, if that. So, just tap it in there. We won't even need half, really, because a half gallon, one of these packets will do a 5-gallon jug easy. So, but there we go. We got this, we got that. We'll save this for later. Put our cap back on. Now we'll shake again. All right, now, how freaking easy was that? I mean, talk about cheating, right? I'll go ahead and we'll see what kind of ABV we're going to be at. I'm going to sterilize my tester. I think you're going to like this, though. All right, so if you have gravity, testers and stuff, this is great. But if not, it's not a big deal. 1 pint for 1/2 gallon is usually about 14%. So let's see what we get here. It's way up in the blue. We'll get out the glasses. We'll get a good eye. Did I just hear that thing? 10, let's see, 10, 11. No. That's at 16. So actually it's almost 17%. So what's going to happen here? If I want, I could add a little bit of water or something, because chances are this bread yeast is only going to go up to 11, 12, maybe 13%. So, all right, now, yeah, basically I'm just going to pour this back, since I definitely sterilized it very well. Sanitize, sterilize, whatever you want to call it. And this should wind up being a very sweet mead. So there, I got the cap tight. Gonna loosen it just enough to where CO2 can come out, and I'm gonna write on there today's date, and it should be at 16 ABV. So, all right, super simple, huh? All right, thanks a lot, y'all. We'll see you. Bye.